We're coming into this lady's house. So tight. In these Backstreets, you never know what could happen.
But
it turns out it's not a bar anymore. It was abandoned as a bar. But now it's a house and this lady lives here. Some doll here. The TV sitting on the bar. Come up onto one of the rooftops of the hotels in the center.
Now what?
Going back in time here. Look at the bathtub. Sad state of affairs here. You sleep here? Do you believe that it's mainly America's fault that this situation is so hard here now? Cuba, a country plagued by economic crisis.
Not enough food, medicine, or fuel.
No freedom of press or freedom of speech.
The largest protest since Fidel Castro's revolution swept Cuba.
Hundreds have been arrested.
Healthcare shortages.
We're short on creams, ointments, and antibiotics.
Petrol and gas crisis.
Petrol shortages in Cuba became so severe, queues at the petrol pumps stretched for several city blocks.
Collapsing infrastructure.
Building in Havana's historic district collapsed at midnight Tuesday, leaving at least 2 people dead.
The disintegrating buildings of Cuba's once magnificent capital.
A country stuck in time for decades. Sanctions choking the economy.
We will not lift sanctions on the Cuban regime.
Biden has authorized sanctions against communist Cuban officials.
Since the Cuban Revolution in the 1950s, fueled by hope for a better future, headed by Fidel Castro.
Darnos por vencidos. Renunciar a la revolución, renunciar al socialismo.
Fidel Castro was the world's longest-serving dictator.
Now, in 2025, things aren't looking as people hoped for. Follow me on this journey as we time travel to Cuba.
300 pesos.
A ver, la más diferencia que dice. Hello and welcome back to beautiful Cuba here on the coast of Havana right now, the capital city. If you saw the last video, we went out into the rural areas. A completely different life to the capital city here. But today, we're back in the capital. We're gonna go deep into some mysterious streets. Some of the streets here are so fascinating and there's 1,000 stories to tell. So we're going to be going into some of the back streets here, meeting people, getting a look in some of the locals' houses. Here's an example of a lot of what Havana looks like. Obviously there's buildings that are nicer, but there's everything in between. Hola, señor. Hola. Change. I have no change. All right.
Martí, Fidel, Castro, Fidel y Camilo.
Okay.
The chain, no chain. You remember Cuba?
Maybe 1 second.
Where are you from?
Nova Zelanda. New Zealand.
No,
New Zealand. There you go. That's 50 for you. That's all I have, sir.
No chain.
No, I have no US dollar.
Che Guevara, José Martí.
Okay.
No change.
No, I only have peso. Only.
¿Peso cubano?
Solo peso.
¿Eso solo?
Solo.
No chain de gorra.
No, US dollar, I already change into peso.
Thank you.
Okay, that's okay. Gracias, señor. Hasta luego. Ciao. So there's a really good example. You'll run into that multiple times a day. You see, he's trying, you understand, you can't blame them for trying that hard in these circumstances, and you see it ended amicably. He was kind, he was grateful for the 50 pesos. Let's go explore some of these beautiful old buildings here. We're coming into this lady's house. She's kindly invited us in. So tight. Tu casa? Oh, wow. Where do you sleep? Oh, hello. Hola. Where do you sleep?
Arriba.
Ah, right.
Ven, suba.
Good boy. Let's go.
Yeah? Up you go. Up you go.
Mira, papá, en construcción.
This is your bedroom? Your daughter? Permiso. Oh, okay. Gracias.
Abre.
Yeah, you're building it. Can you ask if she likes living here?
Sí, llevo aquí años viviendo aquí.
She's living for years here and she likes it.
And you're doing some renovations at the moment?
Esto era de madera.
This was wood before, now she's building these little rooms up there. Esto fue un salón alto.
Sí, era.
It was a single room and she built this to
another
the
floor.
rooms.
What do you normally cook for lunch and dinner?
Pollo, frijoles.
Chicken, beans, an egg.
Pork?
Picadillo.
And you got a whole chicken, pollo. Sí.
Abajo yo no meto nada.
Nothing.
Una corona.
Una para la tardecita a las 5.
Is it a good life in Havana?
¿Te gusta la vida en Habana?
Sí.
Yeah, happy? Yeah.
Yeah, she likes it. She likes to live here. She has two children, the daughter that is there, and she's pregnant, and a boy.
Oh, the daughter's pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be a grandmother?
Yeah, va a ser una abuela, ¿no?
Abuela.
Congratulations.
Felicitaciones.
Gracias, mi vida.
Okay. Look at these old buildings. So much life in these alleyways. Music playing. Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo es tu nombre? Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Sí, más o menos.
Un mes, like a month for
1 month until the birth.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck for it.
Gracias.
Okay. Mucho gusto.
Bueno.
Oye, morenita, sácame a bailar, que yo tengo pena y quiero vacilar. Oye, morenita, sácame a bailar, que yo tengo pena y quiero vacilar.
These are the kind of entranceways that you'll see. You can see that Havana was once a beautiful, well-maintained architecture. Pathways that lead up. A lot of them are these old doors. Sometimes you'll see bike clocks holding them together. You see old rusty things that are falling apart now, but it's still so beautiful. But you can imagine once what was. Another one of the issues here is public transport. So you'll see lots of people waiting at bus stops, big queues, because the public transport is few and far between, and that's also down to the gasoline shortage. So we've met a local man. ¿Su nombre, señor?
¿Su nombre?
Guillermo. I'm Nick. Lenny,
mucho gusto.
Yeah.
mucho gusto. So you're 71 years old?
Eres 71, tienes 71 años.
71.
You look very strong.
71.
Mira, luces muy fuerte.
Sí, yo empiezo a las de 6 a 7.
From 6 to 7 he work out.
Every day.
Y me dile a él que yo estuve en Estados Unidos, Detroit, Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah.
What's the difference between Michigan and Cuba?
¿Cuál es la diferencia entre lo que viste en Michigan y lo que ves acá? Hay muchas cosas, ¿no?
Ya, muchas cosas.
What are the main differences
Mucha libertad. Mucha
Much
libertad.
freedom, a lot of freedom
in America?
in America.
América.
How many years in?
¿Cuánto tiempo viviste allá?
14 days.
14.
Yeah.
14 años.
14 years.
14 years.
Oh wow. Why did you come back?
I got it crazy, man. I still live in Detroit, Michigan, in Atlanta City.
Atlanta City?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and in
Texas.
El Reno, Oklahoma.
What was your favorite?
Bueno, el lugar favorito, Miami.
Miami.
Yeah. I live in a lot of people, Cuba, Miami. You know?
Lots of Cuban people in Miami here.
Mucho cubano.
You're very fit and lively for your age, I would say. What's the secret to a happy, healthy life?
I don't smoke, you know. I smoke sometimes. Little bit smoke, you know. No drinking beer, no drinking nothing.
No drinking, no smoking.
Booze.
Good food?
Yeah.
¿Comes bien? ¿Sí?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Muchas gracias, señor.
Muchas gracias.
Mucho gusto.
Chao, Guillermo. Muchas
Ya,
gracias.
muchas gracias.
Oye, señora, ven, vente acá.
verdad. Oye señora, vuélvete acá. Vuélvete chiquita. Estoy perdido en la eternidad. Estoy perdido en la eternidad, mami. Oye señora, vuélvete.
So we were just walking down the street and we saw a lady sitting outside this bar here. But turns out it's not a bar anymore. It was abandoned as a bar. And she's moved in here. So she's living in an old bar just right there next to where they serve the drinks and everything. Gracias. This used to be a bar here, you can see. They've got the Havana Club rum sign. But now it's a house and this lady lives here. Some doll here. Again, Che Guevara on the walls. There are a lot of these religious style figures. The TV sitting on the bar here. There's the bed, the remote there, on a fan hitting there. Another fan. It's really hot today. A fridge there. The mystery of Havana is amazing. I just want to take a quick second and say thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring this video. I know most of you know what a VPN is by now, but if you don't, a VPN, or a virtual private network, is basically a secure tunnel between your device and the internet. It hides your real location, encrypts your data, and keeps what you do online private. Whether you're browsing at home or public Wi-Fi, or trying to access content that's normally blocked in your region. NordVPN has over 5,000 servers in over 60 countries. I've been using NordVPN every day here in Cuba. You can't use certain websites here or apps. They're actually blocked in Cuba. So I've been using NordVPN every day for my general internet use. And there's many countries around the world where you can't access certain websites, as I'm sure you're all aware of. As somebody who travels a lot, I also use NordVPN. When looking through flight websites, I flick between different countries on NordVPN, and you'd be surprised at the money you can save. So you can get 4 months extra on a 2-year plan if you use this link, nordvpn.com/indigo. And it's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to it.
Ay, la sala está llena de gente, cuerpos suderosos acá. La pista está hirviendo, pero te destacan.
So we've met a couple, Jose and Manny, and they've kindly invited us into their house so we can see what it's like. Muchas gracias, Manny. Is it safe? Because I've seen on the side of the building it seems to be collapsing.
It is the way it is here. It's a very antique home and they are not taking good maintenance to any of these buildings, so that's the way it is here.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias, Manny.
Mucho gusto.
Voy a subir hoy.
Now we're heading even further up this apartment building to meet Jose's and see his house.
No water.
Gracias.
No hay agua, está todo no entra agua.
No running water.
No.
Here's Jose's apartment, and you can see this is significantly different to downstairs in Manny's apartment. What's there? Oh, Capitol building.
Capital.
Jose's house here is in a much worse condition to downstairs at the other lady's house. And obviously he's living a harder existence. He's got the old TVs here. Yes. Brutal life, an old toasty maker. I mean, this is like going back in time here. Look at the bathtub. I guess that's some kind of a hot water cylinder, but quite a sad state of affairs here. The side of this building is completely collapsing. A few vegetables there, a little bit of meat, not too much. Oh, you got some sausages and some birra there.
Ese, aquí,
¿Qué?
5 gente.
5 años?
5 personas.
Oh, in this,
People.
here.
Sí.
Here's Jose's bedroom here. You sleep here? Right.
Yo. El trabajo.
Workshop. Got some tools here. See the roof is collapsing there. You can see the reinforcement beams showing, then they're rusted. These buildings collapse all the time in Havana. It's a big issue. There would have been many people in similar situations asleep at night, and just the house collapses. That's not uncommon.
Rescue workers working Wednesday morning to gain access to the building where 2 people remain trapped. At the time of the collapse, there were 54 people in that 3-story building. The area has deteriorated buildings due to time and lack of maintenance.
No running water here?
No hay agua.
No water, no.
Since some months ago, he has no water.
Hay muchas dificultades.
Pretty hard.
Why no water?
No hay petróleo para bombear.
The tubes are broken. Water is not coming here. The sanctions is the cause of the problem.
The US sanctions on Cuba.
In Cuba are the problem.
Do you have electricity?
Una vez por el día.
The electricity is cut for 3 hours daily.
Is it hard to put food on the table every day?
See? People who has no family outside, gets no money here, is pretty hard, especially when they are elder like the money he has is not enough for bringing the food to the house.
Yo tengo 68 años.
He's 68 years old. He works in a truck doing moving.
Do you get a pension every month, and how much is that?
3,200 monthly.
A chicken is 2,000 and a bottle of oil is 900. So that's like almost the entire pension on like a few meals, right? And what would you like to see change here in Havana?
Yeah, the sanctions are really hard now, so what he would like to change is the situation. They are not taking the rubbish
on the streets.
On the streets, the way they used to do it before, and the economy is really bad. After Fidel died and the COVID came, everything has been harder.
Do you believe that it's mainly America's fault that the situation is so hard here now?
Sanctions are a main problem, but also the way they are doing things here are really wrong. Every time they try to change something here, the ones that suffer are them.
Gracias, señor.
Muchas gracias, señor José.
Good day.
So we're going to go up to the rooftop to have a look. Seems to be locked.
It's tiny, man. Qué bello, eh. ¿Cómo se llama? Tico.
Tico.
You are head of the beast, man. Wow.
This is where the locals come, where they can use the government-issued food stamp. You'll see a lot of these around the town. There's big lines outside. There's big lines outside the bank here, you see behind me, and then also another one here where these people are also waiting to go to the bank. Believe it or not, there is a Chinatown here for the Chinese cars. Some of the views you see in this city feel like time travel. The old cars going under these buildings, and then here's got the Chinese arch there, the gate. Absolutely remarkable that this still exists in 2025. You can come and see scenes like this still on this planet. Havana is absolutely beautiful, like I've mentioned, but of course there are so many areas like this. You see like the collapsing old buildings up there and just everything falling into disrepair. Resources don't seem to be flowing to allow the upkeep of such a beautiful, historical, stunning city with some of the most incredible architecture I've seen in the world. It's quite sad. It does add the charm, of course, that it's falling apart, and it gives it kind of that rugged, grimy, gritty kind of vibe, but at the same time, how much longer can it stay up like this until everything just starts crumbling, because the state of the streets is quite horrific. So we've actually seen quite a few Chinese-looking people walking around. They speak in Spanish to each other, but you can see they've still got some of the language here. You can see these Chinese people speaking Spanish. They got these full traditional Chinese restaurant here. Absolutely amazing. So cool. See, this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the mystery. You just get lost in these streets and you just never know what you can find, you know? It's absolutely incredible. Hola, señor. ¿Su nombre?
David.
David. So you have Chinese heritage here?
Tiene ascendencia.
Primera generación.
First generation, yeah.
First generation, wow. And where in China did your relatives come from?
Canton, China.
Canton.
Canton, wow.
Yeah.
And are there a lot of Chinese descendants here?
De China originales no quedan mucho.
Ya no quedan mucho, not originals anymore.
So many.
Just a few.
I see you're busy, so I'll let you go. Gracias. So you'll see the streets, some of them are in pretty bad condition, some of them are okay, but what you'll always notice is cameras on the block sides. So you'll see cameras in the most random locations in this country. In the middle of like highway, under bridges and things like that, and on the street corners under surveillance. Come up onto one of the rooftops of the hotels in the center here and got a papaya juice and just check out the views. Unreal. One thing that I really have to emphasize about Cuba is it's extraordinarily safe. From my understanding and what I've seen, you can go anywhere in the city and feel pretty much 100% secure. People wouldn't take the risk to do anything, especially to a tourist, because that would result in them going to prison. So that is one really positive aspect from the tourist perspective, that it is very, very safe in Cuba. I've never once felt in danger. Can be in these streets here with all these guys everywhere and these back streets, you know. Ordinarily in a place in Latin America that looks like this, for example, in these back streets, you never know what could happen. But in Cuba, you've got no worries. It's super safe, even where it might look dangerous. At least that's from my experience. It'd be pretty amazing if anything was to happen to a tourist in terms of crime. Another mind-blowing day in Cuba's capital city. A massive thanks to all the locals being so hospitable, inviting me into their homes in order to share with the world what life is like for the average person in Cuba. It's been an absolutely incredible trip. My heart goes out to the Cuban people. To state the obvious, what they face is incomprehensible. I'll leave some links and resources in the description below if you want to donate or read up on some charities that do good work in Cuba. I am in no way affiliated with these charities, but I will leave them in the description if you feel the need to help out. A huge thank you to Lenny, my right-hand man and translator here. Lenny is a street photography wizard. Check him out on Instagram, linked below. His photos are out of this world. I'll also leave my Instagram linked below if you want to see some of my photos of Cuba. I had so much footage of this trip, especially of this last day. I'm going to put it up on my Patreon, so I'll leave a link to my Patreon below if you want to have a look at that. If you want to see some leftover clips, after that, all there is to do is to thank you for watching. I still appreciate all the support over all the years. Truly means the world to me. I'll see you in the next video from another country, another continent. I hope you'll join me, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.